Learning Facebook ads can feel like learning a new language. Pixels, objectives, ad sets, lookalikes, it's a lot. But what if I told you that you can start running profitable ads without becoming an expert on any of that? In this video, I'm breaking Facebook ads down to the beginner's level, no jargon, no funnels, no fancy formulas, just the easiest, most beginner-friendly system to get real leads and real sales. The same system that's helped our clients generate thousands of leads and hundreds of thousands in revenue. This is the true beginner's guide to Facebook ads that actually convert, made so easy your grandma could do it. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. If you're interested in having us handle all of your marketing for you so that you can run your business while we grow it, fill out our contact form linked below for a free, no pressure strategy call. Otherwise, for everyone else, let's get into it with step one. Set one simple goal. Before you hit create ad or do anything else, you need to answer one question. What do I actually want this ad to do? Most beginners try to make one ad do 10 different things. Get likes, clicks, followers, and sales all at once. But that's like trying to bake a pizza and a cake and a turkey in the same oven and expecting them all to come out great. So pick one goal. Do you want leads, sales, website traffic? Choose the single outcome that matters most, and then choose the ad campaign that reflects that goal. The ad campaign is the first screen you see after clicking the green create button. Facebook has a list of campaign goals for you to choose from there, and you'd be surprised at how many people choose traffic or engagement and then expect sales to come from that. If you want sales, choose sales, and if you want leads, choose leads. And before we move on to step two, I know most of you probably don't want to hear this, but you will need to install the Metapixel before going forward. But wait, I promise it does not have to be scary and hard. You honestly don't even need to fully understand what it is to really use it correctly. But the gist of it is that the Pixel is a thing that lives on your website that sends information back to Facebook Ads Manager so that Facebook knows when people have taken certain actions on your website. This is how Facebook will know somebody came from a Facebook ad to your site and made a purchase or completed a lead form. A lot of people who are new to Facebook ads either try to use the leads and sales campaign without installing the Pixel, which is impossible. You can't do that. It will not work. Or they cop out and run a traffic or engagement campaign instead because those campaigns don't technically need the Pixel to run. But the trade-off is you will get $0 in sales from running those campaigns. So I'm going to give you the two easiest ways to get your Metapixel installed. The first is to have a web developer do it. If you didn't make your website, someone did. Reach out to that person and get them to install the Metapixel on your website. They will be able to walk you through any steps that you have to take to send them the information that they need to do it. The second easiest thing to do is to follow the step-by-step instructions prompted inside of Facebook Ads Manager. You're going to go to Events Manager, click Connect Data and select Web, then click Connect, enter a name for your pixel like your business name, Pixel, then click Create Pixel. This creates a new ID viewable in Events Manager, and your next step depends on if you have a website or not. If you have a website, enter your website URL to check for easy partner integration setup options, then click Check. If a partner integration is available to you, you'll see it on the next screen. Click Next and follow the on-screen instructions to set up your pixel and events through your partner's website. If a partner integration is not available, click Next. And if you don't have a website, click to check the box next to I don't have a website and click Continue. Then you're going to select how you would like to connect your data with Meta, whether it's Get Guidance or Do It Yourself. And here's what you want to select: Get Guidance or Partner Integration or whatever it says at the time that you're watching this. Choose the option where they walk you through it. Pick that one. From there, you can just literally follow the on-screen instructions in Events Manager. I know sometimes when you have to learn something new, especially if you don't really want to do it, it feels like the hardest thing to overcome and do. But it is necessary if you want your business to grow. So bite the bullet and get it done, and let's move on to step two. Keep your ad creative simple. We are not solely recommending this for the sake of a beginner's guide video, but keeping your ad simple is actually just what works best in general at converting customers these days. Your ad does not need to look like a Super Bowl commercial. It just needs to make someone stop scrolling. So start with one image or one short video, 10 to 15 seconds max. Show the product or service, show how the person using it is benefiting, and then show the end result. No stock photos and no fluff. Those basic 3 parts to a video work because you're showing what any audience cares about most, which is how they can solve a problem that they have or reach a goal that they have. Seriously, just film it on your smartphone and don't overthink it. Then pair that video with one clear headline that fills in the blank of this sentence: how a target customer achieved this goal funnel or fix this problem with no common obstacle in time frame. Here's a couple examples of that headline in action. How this homeowner got a brand new roof with no down payment and an interest-free payment plan in 7 days. Or how this bride got all of her invites printed, packaged, and mailed in just 3 clicks. The takeaway here is that you don't need perfect production, you just need clarity and a clear ad that tells your target customer exactly how they can benefit from what you offer. From there, we're going to move on to step 3, pick a simple audience to test. Now this step is easier than ever because targeting on Facebook used to feel like rocket science, but not anymore. After you choose your campaign and click through the campaign screen, the next screen is the ad set level. This is where you choose your audience, your budget, and placements, aka this is where you tell Facebook who to deliver your ad to, how much money to spend delivering it, and where specifically to show them the ad, whether that's in the Facebook feed or between Instagram stories or what have you. A lot of business owners' first thought here is to really hone in on their target market and enter all these detailed targeting options into the ad set level. Don't do that. Do not waste time entering in a bunch of demographic details, interests, and behaviors. Instead, you want to enter the bare minimum demographic details that Facebook needs to know about. For instance, if you only ship within the US, enter the US as a parameter. If you only service women at your hair salon, you can enter in female as a parameter. I would enter in 3 demographic details max. After that, you don't need to add anything else to the targeting. Facebook is smart enough now to read your ad and figure out who best to deliver the ad to for maximum conversions based on that alone. If you enter in all these targeting options, you're actually getting in Facebook's way. So don't overthink it. The simpler your audience, the faster Facebook's algorithm can do its thing. And as for the placements, for the sake of this video, you can leave them on Facebook's auto-selected recommended placements. The more advanced you get at Facebook ads, you will want to start manually selecting your placements based on which placements are converting the best for you, but you can save that for another day. And then for the budget, just enter whatever your daily budget is. If you're not sure what to put, keep watching because we're going to talk about that next. You'll click through to the final ad screen, which is where you enter the ad creative you made in step 2, and then you'll move on to step 4, which is start small and watch one metric. Forget the idea that you need to spend thousands to see results. Start small. Pick a budget you're comfortable testing for a week. Even $10 to $20 a day is fine. Then choose one metric to focus on. If you're running a lead campaign, track the cost per lead. If you're selling a product, watch the cost per purchase. Don't obsess over clicks, likes, or reach right now. Those are distractions right now. Once you've run your ad for at least 5 to 7 days, look at your data and ask one question. Am I getting closer to my goal? If the answer is yes, scale up slowly. If not, pause, tweak one thing like the creative or the headline or the audience, not all 3, and relaunch. And again, as you advance over time, of course, there's more here that you can do to really get into it and diagnose an ad campaign. But for beginners starting out, this is a great starting point. And then once you do start getting some results, step 5 is to follow up with warm leads. This is where most small businesses lose money actually, which might be surprising to hear because you're like, didn't you just say step 5 is when you start getting results? Yes, but the problem is businesses a lot of times stop talking to people who already showed interest. If someone clicked, watched your video, or added to cart but did not buy, don't leave them alone after that. Follow up. You can do this with a simple second ad called a retargeting ad, and you set it up all of the exact same ways except in the ad set level, when you're choosing your audience, you'll choose your website visitors or add to carts or video views or whoever you specifically want to retarget. But you just put up one simple retargeting ad that says, hey, still thinking about XYZ? Here's what you missed. Because here's what you need to understand, especially as a beginner of Facebook ads. The magic and money of Facebook ads is not made in running that first single ad. People on average need to have 7 interactions with a brand before they will buy from that brand. Now that number can go up or down depending on the buyability of your product, let's call it. Like, is it a cheap impulse buy or is it a decision that they really need to mull over to make? Either way, you'll never create those 7 interactions if you're only running one ad to reach them one time. If you're paying for that one ad to reach them one time and then never following up with them after that, you're just wasting money. That's like standing in the doorstep of your store, hollering at somebody in the street to come in and getting them to look, but never actually ushering them into the store and then wondering how nobody's bought anything. You've gotten their attention, but you haven't closed the deal. Do you see what I'm getting at? The money is not in getting attention once, it's in staying visible long enough for people to take action. And you do that with follow-up retargeting ads. Now, last but not least is step 6, repeat what works and drop what doesn't. This is the secret sauce. You don't have to rebuild every campaign from scratch. If something's working, working, keep it running. There's no rule book that says you have to continue making new ads every month if the results are working for you. And if something's not working, well, change one variable like we talked about, not 10. That way you can slowly, one by one, figure out what variable is the thing throwing a wrench in your campaign. Consistency beats complexity every single time when it comes to Facebook ads. And I think that's both comforting and helpful for a lot of businesses to know starting out with Facebook ads. I mean, on a high level, that's how our own agency, Life Marketing, consistently generates over $400,000 a month in revenue. We don't chase new tactics all the time. We refine what already converts. So here's your beginner's checklist to Facebook ads that actually convert. Step 1, get one clear goal. Make one simple creative, set up one straightforward audience, pick one key metric to measure, set up one follow-up ad to close the sale, and then repeat what works and drop what doesn't. And that's it. No fancy funnels, no advanced hacks, just clear, focused marketing that gets real results.